Hello everybody, this is Mario Ranchi, brand strategist and founder of Manufacturer. And today we're here with another episode of Ambitions of an Agency, detailing and documenting the journey of, becoming an agency, a successful one. So today just had a potential client meeting, just really ironing out things and figuring out, what the client's problems were, what his whole thing was. Was he looking for strategy? Was he not looking for strategy? Or and what were the obstacles to kind of pay for that strategy, right? So it's not even before we just go into it immediately. We actually do a first meeting first in order to kind of iron out all the details beforehand, before we dive deep into strategy, right? We don't want to go in there completely blind. We want to keep an open mind when we do strategy. However, it's crucial that we know certain things before we go in there, so we kind of have an objective. We know what we need to solve. So let me just play you a clip of just a small 54-second of the client meeting, just because didn't have, apparently my camera doesn't have that much space in it, or at the time it didn't have much space in it, so I had to kind of just deal with that and figure out how to do that. So yeah, I only got 54 seconds of it. That's how it's gonna be. So just 54 seconds of it. I'm gonna roll it or whatever when I edit this, just like roll it. Choo.
But yeah, ultimately, we want to just have a more recognizable brand rather than what we have now, which is a text logo, which is not really anything.
Now, the problem is with that is that there's a misconception on what a brand is and what a logo is. And what a brand is basically the perception of what your customers think about you. So let me ask you a question. Who are your customers? Who do you think your customers are at the moment? People like me, obviously, but like from you, let me hear you. Yeah.
Adults who, by and large, just want to try something that's a bit new and want to get into and enjoy comedy generally. So have some, even if only a mild appreciation for any kind of art.
Anyway, yeah, so you saw that. Basically, I'm just asking the clients a bunch of questions about, their business, who their customers are, all that stuff. And I can actually show you what I discussed with the client right here. Let me see if I can get this. Turn over here. Oh, it's really bad. Okay. So yeah, I just asked them a bunch of questions and took down notes. So who are your customers? So they kept saying like something about adults, and then he said he wanted to also work into a new market. So there's potential revenue in the new market, which was basically corporate, right? And then his B2B, what is his sales channels? What is his, is it Meetup? Is it websites, Facebook? Basically all the touch points he's using to get sales. Why do they buy? Asking, why do the customers buy? Of all the things in the world, why do they do this certain thing? So my answers were like new, boring life, curious, fun, barrier to entry. The corporate ones are self-improvement, building confidence. It's not necessarily a routine thing. They never say that they need it, because gaining confidence is something like, oh, if you gain confidence, it makes you happier. It's not even like it's necessary, but it's also like a desire. It's something that you want in your life, because that will make you happy. So it's very good to keep that in mind. And basically, yeah, lay down the objections on the table immediately, because before that, you don't want to go into a project without any idea of what the project's going to be, or if there's any obstacles in the way of it, and then you're just kind of like left there, kind of thinking, why did that happen? Well, it's because you didn't communicate correctly. You didn't, understand what was going on in the first place. So just make it very clear, what are the objections, all right? How do we solve them? What can we do now, and what can we do in the near future, right? So apparently this guy, his cash flow projections, he has to pay an accountant, whatever. But he did say that he would have the money in a few days, in a few months. So we might check in back with him again and see how that works. Problems. So yeah. At the end, I'm just basically repeating back to him, what are his problems, So after all this, you kind of have to bring to him insights about what exactly is his problems, right? Or, what does he need at the moment? That what is the thing that he came for? He came to us for, So it's a lack of awareness, clear messaging. He has 2 different markets that he wants to go into. He's leaning more to the consumer side, but he still wants to keep the 2 sides, so he's kind of having trouble doing that. He's not making stable revenue, and he wants the branding to help expand his company. So yeah, and those are all valid, good, reasons, and you can definitely, you'll definitely get a lot from doing that, because you're like, now we have an understanding of what he has to solve. Right, so when we go into strategy, we have this idea in our minds. We don't have a set insight about what it is that is going to happen in strategy, because it's all unpredictable. But at least we have these things, like we're going to solve a lack of awareness, we're going to make the messaging clear to their audience, we're going to figure out how to segment the market into 2 places, we're going to find a way for him to make stable revenue, maybe kind of solidify and structure his sales channel or sales funnel in a way that makes him more money over time, long term. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and then I just ask him, is this valuable? What would this be worth if you deliver on this project? And we'll give him a quote in a few months' time. And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's basically our pre-meeting process. We do this every time we meet with a client. And because every project's different, every budget's different, every objection is different every single time. There are a few common ones that prop up, but mostly it's that. A lot of objections, with budget and all that stuff, and you just need to put that out on the table immediately and figure that out. So yeah, I think that's it, and glad you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from that, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.